Who loves coffee? I know I do. I have to have it in order to survive every single day of my life, okay? Can't go without it, unfortunately. I kind of wish I could because, I mean, I freak out. Right now, my little thing that holds my coffee is a little bit empty. I have more in the pantry, but it still gives me anxiety even knowing. So we're going to use Colonial Blue. Hi, Karen. How are you? As the background for these coffee cutouts. So we're just going to use the top of this tonight, okay? The Love and Coffee with Colonial Blue and some Dune. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Stephanie. How are you, ladies? So do not forget that today we had an awesome restock. Chalk came in with some interesting news. They brought back the regular size buffalo plaid, the big one, and it's there's Snow Place Like Home. So if you haven't grabbed that, you can go and shop on my website to pick them up before they're gone because there's only limited supplies. So make sure you get those. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jean. Welcome, darlings. How are you? I think I might have watered my paste down just a little too much. So I'm going to have to go over it again. And that's unfortunate because this is a great color. And usually it's pretty good coverage. But tonight, there's too much water in here. And it's a little chunky. Let me see if I can do something about that. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. So did I ever tell y'all? I know I have said it before, but I'm in meetings all day long at work, and I'm running most of them. And so whenever I let everyone go, or whenever I'm welcoming everyone to the call, I always say thanks for joining me like I do in my lives. And I struggle whenever I'm signing off to not tell everybody on the call, okay guys, I love you. Because I tell y'all that I love you. Because I do love you, okay? But it's a habit too, so. One of these days I'm going to tell my boss I love him on accident, and it's going to be very awkward for both of us. Hi, Sue. How are ya? Let me close this. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. So, not a huge project tonight. We are using Love and Coffee Company. This is one of the new transfers from the release, from the winter release. So it's probably not going to be around forever. If you love coffee and you love this transfer, make sure that you grab it. You can comment the word coffee to get the bundle that I'm using tonight. And of course, as most of you hopefully already know, our transfers are reusable, so you could do this project and others. Mini projects actually, like guaranteed 8 to 10 times before you wear this transfer out, which I think I might end up wearing it out. Hey Melta, how are ya? So anyways, y'all, I'm so pumped about the restocks today. We were thinking that it was going to be a different snowman transfer that I actually own, but I do not own the Snow Place Like Home transfer, so really excited to get that one for my personal inventory so that I can use it. I just love snowmen. I've always loved snowmen. I'm starting to love Santa a lot as decor, but I don't love Santa decor nearly as much as I love snowman decor. Not even close. So really, really excited about that one. I do have a cutout for it too. I posted that. I think maybe I posted it in my cutout group. I don't know what I've done today. It's been kind of a crazy day. And y'all, hi Joni. I don't know how this happened to me. I know exactly how actually, but I am still packing orders for my sale. So if you haven't gotten your shipping notification, a lot of them have gone out, okay? Some of them have been delivered. But if you haven't gotten your shipping notification, you might get it tonight because I packed a bunch tonight after I got off work. And I do apologize profusely. I never take this long to ship, so help me Just give me a little bit of grace here. I'm trying my hardest. Thanks, Melissa. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining me. All right. So I am going to definitely have to go over this one more time. And at least, oh my goodness. Well, my tape on here is not sticky anymore, apparently. I've used the same, I used the same board like many times. And I knew it tonight when I was sticking these pieces on here, but I told myself, you know, you can get away with it one more time or more. So it'll probably be more times than just one more this time. Because after I get done with my live, I'm sure I won't change out the sticky. And then next time I'm gonna be like, oh, you can, it'll be fine. I told y'all I'm the worst procrastinator, and usually I'm a very Virgo, and procrastinating is not my jam. It gives me anxiety, like big time. And really more anxiety just from my own self, you know, like that laying in bed at night, freaking yourself out about like that you've ruined your life because you've put off sweeping the kitchen floor again or something. That's me. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. I really do. So yeah, that's, I don't know why. Lately, I don't know, I just been overwhelmed with everything. Just, you know, the holidays are coming. We're not going anywhere, luckily, so I'll be home. And me and Chris will both be off for a couple of days for the holidays, so that'll be great time to catch up and to wind down and try to not do anything for at least one of those days. But we do have company coming in this weekend, though. We have some friends that used to live here in Tennessee that actually moved. They moved back to Texas already, but they're from New York originally, and so they're buying their house in New York, and they're closing on it in like a week, next week sometime. And so they don't want to drive all the way through. So our house is like the perfect middle stopping point for them to come in and stay a night or two and then carry on with their journey. Plus we get to visit. They get to see Dozer because they're like his other set of grandparents. And they're gonna be terrorized by Dozer is really what's gonna happen. If I'm being honest, you know, everyone is like, oh, he's so sweet, he's a puppy. And I'm like, he's a maniac. But nobody cares, I don't think. Or maybe they're just very nice. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, he's a nut. He's sweet, though. He likes to stand on the couch, like on the arm of the couch with his front paws and on the couch with his back paws. So he's like 1,000,000 feet tall. Yo, he's so huge. I don't know how this happened. Honestly, he is enormous. And he just keeps growing. Even whenever I went out of town a couple weeks ago, when I got back, I swear he had grown since I had been gone. So I'm sure in another year he's going to gain more weight and just be heftier than he is now even, and that is crazy to think about. All right, I'm just going over this one last time. I know I've done a lot of layers, but I did thin my paste out a little too much, so I just want to give it a nice even layer, and I think I'm good now. So that is I actually used all the paste that I had in here pretty much. That was Colonial Blue that I was using, okay? All right, so I'm gonna make sure this is dry really well, and then we're gonna pull it off the sticky, off of this tape. And we will use surface wax because I don't wanna pull up the paste that I have down, especially with this brand new transfer that we're about to stick on here. And I think y'all are going to just love this one. Really excited about it. So let's get these all dried. So, any big plans for the weekend? Like I said, we just have company coming in, but not really much going on besides them coming in. And I gotta finish up packing orders, getting stuff out the door. Hopefully I'll finish all that tomorrow. And then I'll have the weekend free to hang out. But I would love to hear about your weekend plans. Ooh, working. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. You know, every day I wake up and I open my eyeballs and I say, how am I not rich? Why exactly do I have to get up and work for a living? I find it to be ridiculously silly. Still. By the way, you like my Watts of Love shirt? It's the first time I've worn it. I got it at ChalkCon last time I went. And it fits me so good, too. It's so soft. I love it. Yeah, girl. Clean out that guy's room. Throw all that crap in the dumpster. I don't know what all it is, but, you know, I wish I could have thrown my ex's stuff in a dumpster. I shouldn't say that. That's really not nice, but, you know, I guess you reap what you sow, huh? Anyway. Hopefully he doesn't know about my page, but if he does, sorry about your life, my guy. Oh, honey. Hi, Veronica. Welcome, my love. I'm sorry to hear about your knee replacement surgery. I have heard that that is horrible. So I hope that you have a speedy recovery, faster than all the others. And that really stinks. So, yeah, I hear you. I'd rather be working too. All right. Now, here's my cutouts. Okay. We're going to use Love and Coffee. I do need to wax first before I get ahead of myself here. Let me lay all these out. So we're just going to do the top part, just the Love and Coffee. Okay, those two lines on a 9x12 palette sign. Okay. Ooh, high school playoff games. Yes. And Katie, oh yeah, Melissa, I forget that you're in Texas. Girl, we're going to be neighbors here soon. Very soon, my friend. Hopefully, if I can ever find someone that will come and look at this house. Oh, y'all, speaking of, now I don't have any house news, but speaking of that, so my backyard is like, it has grass in it, but it gets muddy whenever it rains, and it has been like a monsoon here the last 2 days. It's not raining right now, but it was earlier and all day yesterday it was raining. So anywho, it gets very muddy. So every time that it's muddy, I have little dog prints all through my house. Now, I did buy one of those Muddy Paws mats, so hopefully that will help take that down a little bit. But on Cyber Monday, I bought the Shark vacuum, it's like a cordless vacuum and mopping thing, and I got it in the mail. It came in like yesterday or the day before, but it was raining and I wasn't trying to use it when I knew it was just storming its butt off, you know, and I wasn't sure when it was going to be over. And Dozer doesn't care about if he's muddy. He just does whatever he wants to do. Good. I'm really glad that you're recovering well. Ooh, the Nutcracker. One of my favorites. Very nice. Anyway, so I got that mop, right? And so today at lunch, I tried it. And let me just tell you how awesome that thing is. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, let me see. hopefully I'm not frozen for anybody but myself. But my thing is frozen. Oh, that's fun. I don't know what is happening here, but hopefully it looks like I still have Wi-Fi on the phone. So, anyways, I tried that vacuum mop thing today, and it is fantastic to not have to sweep and then mop. Oh my gosh, life-changing, I tell you. I love it. It's so exciting. You know you're a real adult when you get excited about appliances, vacuums, mops, steam mops, things like that. But I am pumped for it, okay, because I'm not killing my back trying to sweep and then mop my entire house over lunch or to get ready for a showing or something. And then that way I don't feel so bad if I have to, because sometimes I have to mop my house with showing it 3 times a week or more. Sometimes more, because it's all hardwood, like laminate floors, and so it gets dirty fast, especially with a puppy that just does not care about anything. Okay, now we're gonna line this bad boy up. So super pumped about my new mopping system thing. Hi, Lori. Okay, we're gonna use Dune for the words. Hopefully this is going to turn out good. I think it will. Kind of had a vision in my mind. I'm not planning on doing anything with the palette sign except just leaving it white. I guess I could have done something with it, but I don't want to take away from the words. And I feel like I've been painting a lot of my backgrounds lately, so I figured I could leave it and it would be nice. Yes! And I was actually thinking of doing the letters bark to make them brown and then have the words be in Dune, but I really like Colonial Blue, like a lot. So I think this one's going to be perfect. Okay. See if I can. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think this was the right choice here. Okay. I'm loving that font too. Okay, let's see if I can find my ampersand here. Now, I do have my fuzzing cloth stuck to this transfer just so it's not sticking to itself or to everything in this room, to my desk, whatever, because I'm not going to be using the bottom part anyways, but I don't need it to be messing me up here. So I just stuck it on my fuzzing cloth, and that is a handy way to do it. You could, of course, leave it on the transfer backer sheet and just fold that backer sheet, but this is working better for me. Okay, that ampersand looks perfect. And then let us, I think I'll do these letters first, and then we'll come back and get the lines, I think. Actually, oh God, I'm gonna make a mess here. Clean up my area, my workspace, because I'm messy. Okay, and that didn't work very great for me. Sometimes whenever I flip it over, it's a little easier. For smaller pieces, at least. I guess I need to wait for the lines to do that one. Okay, so my C. Now these letters are a little oversized, so that you don't have to line them up perfectly like a lot of my cutouts have been lately. And so that means that they're a little bit bigger than the transfer, so it's going to need a little more space on the surface than the transfer would. But that's okay. I already kind of measured it out on the palette sign, and I think it's going to be just fine. Okay. All right. So, yes, I am moving to, I live in Tennessee right now, outside of Nashville, just south of Nashville, okay? And I'm trying to move back home to Texas, attempting it, like giving it the good old college try. But interest rates are crazy high right now, and it's a struggle to sell this house. I mean, that's the best way that I can put it, is that it's not impossible, I don't think, but definitely a struggle. So we're just being patient. There's no rush. I also love Tennessee. I do too. I'm from Texas though, and my family is there. My boyfriend Chris's family is there. And I have been feeling the tug to be with my parents bad. So, you know, if nothing else, I am stressing a little bit about that because I'm just ready. I decided that I was ready. We've been here for 4 years now. 4 years in November, actually. And it's wonderful here. But I'm ready. I'm very close with both my mom and dad and the rest of my family, honestly. And I'm just ready to be able to see them every day if I want to, you know? So that's my main focus. And Chris is from there too. His family's all there too. So he's pretty much... He's so calm, y'all. Just everything that I say, every little harebrained idea I come up with, he's like, okay, whatever you want to do. Just, he's with it all the time. With all of my nonsense. When I told him that I was going to take this job up here, he's like, all right, when do we leave? And he helped me get my other house ready to sell, which is a freaking nightmare. And then moved me up here, drove me up here and flew home. And he stayed in Texas for a little while, about 6 months, until the other house sold. And then he came up whenever we bought the new house. Okay, there's my E. And my final E here. Yes, Joanne, you should come and buy my house. We can just take care of it real fast. No biggie, you know. It's in great shape. It's brand new. I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. There is a she shed that is a perfect functioning she shed for all of your crafter needs. I mean, it could even be a guest room. Honestly, it is, it would be perfect for that. We were actually considering making it our guest room, but we decided against it because I wanted them to have access to the bathroom inside, like easy access. All right. That is perfection. Ooh, goodness. I'm loving this with the Colonial Blue. It looks really nice. Okay. There's that one, and then we've got this little short one. All right. Okay, we're like basically already done. Pretty much done. Yeah, the hill country of Texas is really nice. It is definitely comparable to where I live here in Tennessee. I will be moving back to the Gulf though, and I love where I'm from. Obviously, I'm from there. I was born and raised in Texas, in Houston, but I have become accustomed to not having a bunch of humidity. Hi, Mom. And that I'm not ready for, to go back to that. Because, I mean, seriously, I have been accustomed now to not really dealing with it at all. The cold isn't that cold. The hot isn't as hot. Now, we do have it here. It's just not as horrible. And whenever I go home, I like melt. Every part of my body melts. So that will take some more getting used to whenever I get back home. But it will be worth it. Plus, once I'm home, my mom can help me pack orders. I've already told her. You're going to be at my house every day, lady. So, hope you're ready for this. You wanted me home. Now, come help me pack orders. So, that's happening. Alright. Now, I just wanted to lay these out here so I kind of have an idea of where everything's going to go. Oh, this looks great. I'm excited about this one. Interest rates are absolutely killer right now, y'all. I have never, and I know y'all have lived through super high interest rates and all that, but I have not. And it's actually kind of scary. But I think my coworker was telling me today, you know, that everything happens for a reason. And if I haven't sold my house yet, there's a reason for that I just don't know about yet. And that helped me a lot today because, you know, I've been feeling a little discouraged. And like I said, I'm not in a huge hurry. I am just because I want to be home. But I'm not like, there's no rush, you know, to get me home, like, immediately. Just that I want to be there, you know. And so, when she said that, it kind of put it into perspective for me that, you know, maybe that means that interest rates are going to come down. And then I can buy the house that I really, really want. Oh yeah, I imagine it is. I don't know how y'all afford it, to be honest with you, to even live in California with the tax rate and everything else. And I mean, even registration for a vehicle is, in fact, I have some friends that are from California that live in Tennessee now, and she was telling me that whenever they first moved here, her and her husband, that they were like, okay, well, let's go get the car registered and all this stuff. Well, we don't have inspections here in the county that I live in. And the registration fee is only $60, which is normal. That's how it is in Texas, too. We do have inspections there because it's a bigger county. But the registration is just minimal. It's not a lot of money. And so she was telling me that like it was like $300 or something to register her car. And I'm just shook by that. I just can't imagine. Oh my gosh. Ugh, that is horrifying. Horrifying to me. That is just like highway robbery, I feel like. But yeah, it is wonderful here in Tennessee. I do love it. It's beautiful. The weather is great. Except for we have tornadoes occasionally. We don't really get them here, thank God. Like in the little town that I live in. As much as like Nashville sees a lot more than we do. All right, y'all. This was simple. Okay? That is my project tonight. Isn't that super cute? I'm loving this. So, if you love it too, make sure you comment the word coffee. Get it yourself. Yeah, I've seen that too. The gas prices are insane there. They're not so bad here, luckily. Thank you. I'm glad y'all like this. Comment the word coffee. Get this for yourself. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening tonight. And I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. And have a wonderful night, okay? See ya.